late 1800s and early 1900s were a time of great hardship in Italy. Poverty was widespread, jobs were scarce, and large families often struggled to provide for their many children. Education was limited, and survival depended on unity, resourcefulness, and hard work. Marriages were often arranged with practicality in mind, uniting families to secure their futures. Amidst these challenges, Peter left Italy in 1912 at just 18 years old, seeking opportunity and a better life in America. 4 years later, Mary del Vecchio was chosen by her family to become Peter's bride. She crossed the ocean in 1916 to join him, and together they built a life in Conneaut, Ohio, carrying the traditions of their homeland across continents. Peter and Mary were married on July 7, 1917, at St. Mary's Catholic Church in Conneaut, Ohio. This book honors their incredible journey, a story of resilience, love, and the family legacy they created, which continues to inspire generations. By their 25th wedding anniversary in 1942, Peter and Mary had built a home in Conneaut, Ohio, within a vibrant community of Italian families from the Campobasso region. This neighborhood thrived on shared traditions and mutual support. Peter worked tirelessly on the railroad, as did many of the other Italian men, while Mary nurtured their family of 12 children. Though they endured the heartbreak of losing 2 infants, their family grew stronger through love and perseverance. The next year, in 1943, their first grandchild Sharon was born, marking the beginning of the next generation. The post-war years brought new beginnings for Peter and Mary's family. The family celebrated their safe return of James and Christy after the war, a joyous moment that strengthened their bond. Many of their children would go on to build their homes on the property Peter had purchased decades before, creating a close-knit family community. Their neighborhood in Conneaut became a hub of Italian culture, where friendships flourished and traditions from their homeland were lovingly preserved. The railroad, gardens, and shared meals united the community, building a foundation for a better life in America. Peter and Mary's home in Conneaut became the heart of the family, a sanctuary where love, laughter, and tradition thrived. Mary's kitchen was a place of magic, filled with the aroma of her traditional Italian cooking. Her pastas, freshly baked bread, biscotti, and delicate pizzelles became cherished family staples, lovingly recreated by her grandchildren to this day. Her meals not only nourished her family, but also became symbols of love and connection, bringing everyone to the table to share stories and laughter. Peter's pride in his land was evident in every corner of their yard. His garden overflowed with vegetables. His trees bore a variety of fruits, and his vineyard produced grapes for a barrel of homemade Zinfandel wine each year. Preserving the harvest was a vital tradition, and many times it became a neighborhood event. Italian women from the community would gather to help one another can vegetables, make jams, and prepare sauces that would sustain their families through the long winters. These gatherings not only lightened the workload, but also deepened the bonds of friendship and community. By this time, the yard had become a lively space filled with the laughter of grandchildren, the aroma of ripening fruit, and the joy of a family deeply connected to their roots. By their 45th anniversary in 1962, Peter and Mary decided to sell their house to their son Joseph, entrusting the family home to the next generation. To this day, Joseph's family continues to live on the original property, keeping its legacy alive. Peter and Mary moved in with their daughter Effie and her family, where they spent the remainder of their days surrounded by love. Effie had built her home on part of Peter's original property, as had several of their other children, creating a close-knit family community. The neighborhood was filled with aunts, uncles, and dozens of cousins, interwoven with other large, multi-generational Italian families. Life revolved around shared meals, laughter, and the deep-rooted sense of belonging that defined their community. In 1967, the family came together in grand fashion to celebrate Peter and Mary's 50th wedding anniversary. Their 10 children, along with their spouses and 28 grandchildren, gathered to honor the couple's incredible milestone. Friends and extended family joined in the celebration, creating memories that would be cherished for decades. The celebration of Peter and Mary's 50th anniversary marked not just their love story, but the strength of the family they had built. Their home was filled with laughter and joy as generations shared stories and celebrated the bond they had all inherited from Peter and Mary's unwavering dedication to one another. In July 1971, Peter and Mary celebrated their 54th wedding anniversary, a testament to their enduring love and partnership. Just months later, Peter passed away in December, leaving behind a profound legacy. Mary followed 6 weeks later, in February 1972, as if her heart could not bear to be apart from him. Their last Christmas together became a poignant memory, cherished by all who loved them. In 1972, the family began holding annual reunions in July to honor Peter and Mary's memory. These gatherings have continued without interruption, growing larger with each passing year. In 1994, over 100 family members gathered to celebrate what would have been Peter's 100th birthday. The family reunions, held every year since 1972, was a testament to the enduring legacy of Peter and Mary's love and resilience. At the reunion, their children reflected on the values instilled in them: hard work, unity, and love for family. Today, the Gurto family continues to celebrate their story, ensuring that the memory of Peter and Mary lives on in the hearts of generations to come. Peter and Mary's story is one of resilience, love, and the enduring power of family. The legacy continues to thrive, celebrated by generations who owe their unity to the humble beginnings of a young couple determined to build a better life together.